I'm James Crosbie. I'm the clinical lead for alcohol in the North East and North Cumbria. I was a full-time consultant gastroenterologist until recently, when I've also trained to be a GP, and now I work in both roles. Well, alcohol harm's a problem everywhere in the UK, but the North East has the highest rate of hospital admissions related to alcohol, and sadly one of the highest rates of death related to alcohol. So, it's really imperative for us, and we're ideally placed to really be the ones leading on this. Alcohol's linked to a lot of health harms. I think most people know that it can damage your liver, but it's linked to things like high blood pressure, which can lead to strokes and heart disease. It's linked to several types of cancer, has a big effect on people's mental health. There's actually a lot more to it than just liver damage, and I think people maybe don't always realise that. So the most direct way that I see people affected by alcohol is people with liver disease, where you can see the direct link. But I think a more difficult thing to sort of appreciate is the fact that I'm seeing so much other disease that probably does have a link with alcohol. So for example, I work as an endoscopist in the bowel cancer screening programme, and we know that alcohol has a link with bowel cancer. I work as a general practitioner. I'm seeing people with like blood pressure problems, heart attacks and strokes, and we know that the incidence of all these things is greater related to how much people drink. So I think it is important to get that message out. I think people are entitled to know that, and it can help them make their own decisions about alcohol. And there has been a gradual increase in people drinking at the higher risk levels over time, but even more so since the pandemic. But there is some evidence that people are sort of starting to recognise that. I know there's been a recent survey that suggests nearly half of people drinking at the higher risk levels are actually taking steps to address that. So that's positive, and I guess that's just something that we need to build on.